Welcome to day 2 of Play Guitar Like the Rolling Stones in 10 days with me, Andy Crowley. In this video, we're looking at how to play The Last Time, which is a Rolling Stones song that is played with just 3 basic open chords, E, A, and D. Perfect for beginners to get some easy embellishments down. But then we are going to look at the electric guitar riff and the main solo, so stick around till the end for electric guitar players. You might want to click along to get onto all that stuff. But let's look at the basics of this fantastic song. More help and more bonus content is available on the website version of this course, links at the top of the description. The Last Time by the Rolling Stones is played with an E major chord, D major and A major, and they are the only 3 chords in this whole song. It's not really chord embellishments in this song, it is strumming embellishments. The song starts with single strums, E, D, A. And that is E for a whole bar, D for 2 beats, A for 2 beats. So basic strumming are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is really similar to Bittersweet Symphony, which Richard Ashcroft based his song on. It even uses a sample. But this is how Richard Ashcroft, a very similar way to this, is used to play that song too. So it's a 2 for 1. We want to try and speed this up to get it to around this level because it is an up-tempo jig. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. If you struggle with the speed of that 1, 2, 3, 4, keep it to single strums. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you need more help with getting to that level, that's what the Andy Guitar Beginners course is all about. 10 days for free on YouTube, and then more help at the website andyguitar.co.uk. That's what will get you to that level. The strumming pattern for this song is down, down, up, down, down, up for the first bar of E, and then down, up, down, down, up, down, kind of mirroring the lead part. That little down, da, down, down, da, down. Down, 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 go down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So I'd start with that personally. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, down, up, down. Repeat that a few times. Pause the video if you need to practice it. But then we do down, down, up, down, down, up. And there's a little bounce to that. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. It's not, which is a straight rhythm. This is a swing triplet kind of vibe. Kind of like a train. Bung, gung, ga, dung, dung, ga, dung, dung, ga, dung, dung, dung. And on the E chord, that is down, down, up, down, down, up. On the D and A, down, up, down, down, up, down. Same pattern, but reversed, basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down. You will notice there that I varied the rhythm ever so slightly, always keeping that right hand moving, always keeping the groove basically the same. But again, varying your strumming is exactly what's done, especially on this Rolling Stones free-flowing style. And this is how we can incrementally get to what the Stones are most known for, which is their guitar weaving and just insane feel and vibe in their guitar parts. There's no better band. They are the epitome of cool and vibe and everything that is great about rock and roll. Greatest rock and roll band in the world, right? The Rolling Stones. But that is the basics of this song. The only other thing that happens is the chorus, which is on the A chord. Well, this could be the last time. This could be. One, two, three, four, and then we're back to normal strumming. So A major, this could be the last time, this could be the last time. That's A major for 4 bars, D for 4, and then we come back to the A for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, this could be the last time. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Maybe the last time, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, do, 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 dun, 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 dun. Fantastic song. You can learn loads more songs for free with E, A and D major on my YouTube channel, or search for them on the website as part of the Andy Guitar Beginners course, particularly at level 2, beginner acoustic. It's a great one for that. But let's move on now to the electric guitar part. You'll find a full play along track for this song for acoustic guitar on the website version of this course. The link is at the top of the description. So this is the riff that this song is most known for, and it uses the slides that we looked at in the bonus content of day 1 in this course, where we were doing these slides. It basically uses that same thing, especially this one. We looked at all of that in the bonus lesson in day 1 on the website version of this course, and this one uses that same 2-fret slide between fret 7 and fret 9. And then little finger, basically based around an E5 power chord, because that's the chord that's playing, that's the key of this song. I would do that with a down pick and then an up pick to be able to do that faster, and that's using something called directional picking. So down, up, down, up. It feels like alternate picking, but that's moving in the direction of the next string you're going to pick, which is what you're probably going to need to be able to nail this, especially that part, which is the open D string. Same 2 notes we've played already. That's with a down, down, up. So 0, 9, 7, and then 0, and we play 2 notes of an A major bar chord. Super slow, 2, 3, 4. To get the tone, I'm on the clean setting on a Boss Katana. Everything's at neutral, so including the gain, everything's at 12 o'clock. But I've boosted it with my favorite boost pedal, which is a Schaefer replica. It's really the AC/DC boost pedal, but it just gives it a bit more of that vintage vibe. And of course, we've got plenty of reverb, which is that echo sound. Without the echo sound, does add a lot. The only other parts in this rhythm electric guitar part and the riffs in this song, we have an A bar chord for the chorus and a D major bar chord. That's at the 5th fret and the 10th fret. These are like the F chord slid up. And we do arpeggiated picking. Back to the riff. This picking, this really reminds me of Half the World Away. And the trick is to just really do a little strum and then up, up on string 1 and then string 2. That's it for day 2. Check out the bonus video on the website only, where you'll learn how to play the full solo for this song. Or you can stay on YouTube and get started with day 3 as soon as it's uploaded, where we'll look at our first easy open G tuning song. It's an electric only lesson, but acoustic guitarists will be able to follow it as well. It's just I'll be using electric guitar. Let me know what you thought of this course in the comments below. Let me know what other 10-day stuff you'd like me to do here on YouTube, and check out that bonus content on andyguitar.co.uk. Links at the top of the description. I'll see you over there.